Alright, so this is what I did this afternoon. It was fun. There are probably other things to do with my time, but you know, other people watch Netflix or Disney Plus, and I calculate pi by hand the same way that Newton would do it. So we're going to start out with this semicircle. We're going to write the equation of just that top half, so just the positive part of the square root. And how we're going to do this is that red shaded area A, we're going to calculate that two different ways. So the first is by integration. I'm going to use the binomial theorem, integrate all that nastiness. And yes, I did do this, but it was so ugly and so long, I didn't bother to write it out here. I just have it extra. So if you really care, go for it, have fun. Alright, and then we're going to calculate the sector. So think like a sector is like, think like a pie slice shape. And then subtract the extra triangle. So that triangle there, we'll subtract that so we have just the red shaded area left. And that is going to be in terms of pi. Now these two areas are the same, so we can set them equal to each other, and that gives us a formula that we will use to find pi. So first thing we want to do is find the square root of 3 to a ridiculous accuracy. You have to have as many digits in the square root of 3 as you want to calculate pi to. So, you know, we just did a handful there. It's a handful using this thing called Newton's method, so fancy calculus that I won't bother to explain right now. But I must say, I did do that by hand. No calculators, a lot of very painful multiplication and division and addition and things like that I would not wish on anybody. Alright, so then we're going to take that, multiply it by 3, divide by 4, and start adding on all of these terms from that over there. That was that first area that we calculated. So these terms go on forever. It's infinite. So the more you add, the more accuracy you'll get. But we just added until we got to the accuracy of a calculator that is 3.1415926,535, and then your calculator would round that off to a 9. I must say though, I did use a calculator on this part because I'm not going to be here all night calculating this nonsense. But there you go. There's pi. I do not envy those that lived before the days of calculators, because from experience with that thing, it's not fun. I even use my slide rule, and that's not much better. It's a lot better, but not much better. So, you know, calculators are great.